Okay. I think we're live. Welcome back to part 3 of me testing random cameras. Today featuring my bad origami skills. I'm using a different camera in a different room on a different tripod, so it's already a very bad comparison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're making 2 boxes, I guess. Let me adjust this a bit further. Okay. Yesterday I was doing some testing with, so I have 2 DSLRs. This one is the Canon PowerShot SX20, either that's IS or 15, I don't know, I can't read. And then the other one, the one that I was testing on yesterday, is an EOS Rebel something. I feel bad for not remembering the full name, but it's a very long name, so does it really matter? No, not really. So we're going to be making 2 origami boxes. So recently, it's hard getting well, I don't think my face is going to be in the shot too much. Yeah. So, wait, how am I supposed to? I think these are actually meant to be ninja stars. If so, they're like very weird ninja stars. So the story behind these little pieces of paper that I'm holding in front of me is basically that. So recently I got back into origami because a friend of mine whose name is Levi did a stream in which he did origami, and I looked at it and I was like, man, I want to do origami. So here we are doing origami. But pretty much what happened is that I have a bunch of old origami stuff in the book. And I'm trying to figure out which pattern it was. It's weird. It's like a weird one. And basically, I have a bunch of old origami stuff from about a decade ago, and this is some of it. It's a bunch of what I thought were boxes, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. So I'm trying to figure out like how this came to be. But I don't think I'm any closer to the answer. I feel like I'm actually further away. I thought they were boxes because of like this part. It looked like the part in which like you fold it up and you like put it into here like that. But that's not even the right way. It'd be like this. But because like this part isn't tucked in, it doesn't do it correctly. So, I mean, it kind of looks like a box. It might just be a weird box. I probably should do it these oranges and not those oranges. So yeah, I don't have that many spares. I might actually pause the recording and go upstairs and get my actual paper so I have something to do here. Because I actually don't know how successful this will be. Probably not. I don't have high hopes. But we shall try to assemble something out of these little bits of paper. So anyways, I'm testing this on a different camera. If you see a dip in quality because of that, that's because there is a dip in quality. This camera is a lot older than the other camera by like... So the camera I was using yesterday is from 2016, but I got it used recently, so it's basically new, right? I just need to work on keeping things in frame. This one is a lot older. It's from like, I think 2010. It's from 2010, I think. And pretty much when I first started this, like whole like, oh, I want to do YouTube things, I didn't know, I like looked at like recommended cameras online and they were all super expensive. And so I was like, hell no, I'm like, I can't afford that. Which is why, like, you'll see, I'm planning on uploading this to the archive channel as well. And then I was recently, and I have like more stuff actually on my phone because I had an old Instagram account from many years ago. Not many years, it's like, I deleted it like this last month because it just got too big for my liking. But pretty much it's a bunch of old clips of me, and I decided that it'd be kind of fun to like go through and like see and like make a compilation out of it. I was going through it already, just like picking out the videos I'd want to keep. This isn't going to work. I give up. And I was just like, and I already know that there's going to be 2 of them because I have a bunch of old videos of me playing the clarinet, and it's so many of them that's just like they're getting their own like compilation, I guess. So expect that sometime this year. I can't say anything more specific than that because I'm bad at editing things and it'll take me a while, you know? Like this, I'm recording it upside down. I'm gonna have to go edit that. That's gonna be not fun. So anyways, what went from trying to use this as I messed up, trying to like put back together these old boxes has turned into just me making new boxes because I don't know how to put these monstrosities back together. Like, they can't be ninja stars because they won't fold the right way, and they can't be boxes, or at least the boxes I know how to do, which is what I'm doing now. Because they just won't. Maybe I'm just like bad at it. I don't know, but whatever. Like, the folds are matching up. Like, this is what I'm expecting. So I guess I need to keep this in the center of the frame. Once again, super high quality content, I guess. So, yeah. Pretty much all I've done today, I guess, if you want to know. Levi is a good friend of mine who also streams. And recently I asked him if I could like start up an archive channel for stuff. And he was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And basically I spent all of today waiting for one 4-hour-long video to actually process through YouTube. It just finished. Like, if you're curious, I'm recording this at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I wake up at 8 or so, and I started trying to get the thing to process at 8:30. So, yeah, that took a while. But it's done. Apparently, I think YouTube just prefers it when I'm just downstairs doing stuff, which is why I'm down here. I was already planning on like recording this, but it was going to be upstairs. It's not. So here we are. Now, you can't see too much of it, but you can see little bits of it over here and whatnot. This is my paint splattered desk that I feel like the camera would have a hard time focusing on. But luckily for you guys, and for my poor camera, speaking of my camera, is it even in focus? I guess it is. I don't know. I just hit record. I'm just assuming it's doing its thing. I mean, it appears to be somewhat in focus, so I don't even know if this camera has a mic on it. At least with the other camera, because I got it used, it came with the manual. This one my parents just had, and I stole it. Because we're like, yeah, we don't need a good like a DSLR anymore, really. Because my dad has multiple other cameras he can use. I just needed one that could do HD video, which this does, apparently. So, yeah. I'm thinking, like, I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with the two DSLRs, because originally I was just kind of planning on using this one, but then I received mysterious money from a mysterious source that I won't specify on, other than that it's mysterious. And I was able to buy, like, some nicer supplies. Like, I got a new drawing tablet. I upgraded my art program for the first time in multiple years. What else? I got this camera, of course. I didn't have to upgrade my computer or anything because it's already powerful enough. And also, I technically have two of them already. I don't really need to upgrade. Plus, right now it's just a bad time to upgrade PCs, especially if you're custom building them. I keep on trying to migrate it down there. Sorry about that. What else did I actually? I got a webcam, and I recently bought a capture card. I mentioned in yesterday's videos, the ones I recorded yesterday, not the ones that are being uploaded the previous day. No. These three are just being dumped onto my channel at the same time. Good luck. But I mentioned yesterday that I wanted to order a capture card, and I've ordered the capture card. It is on the way. Hopefully, I'll start working on capturing game footage. So I used some of the mysterious money for that, and yeah. So I wasn't planning on having two DSLRs. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them. My original plan was to just run an HDMI capture card with, like, this one, and then this could be my webcam, but then I got a webcam. So, I don't know. I haven't figured that out. Though I do like photography a lot, so I guess I can turn one of these into a photography camera. But then, fun fact, I have a third digital camera. It's not a DSLR, it's like one of those small, like, it's like a small, like, Fujifilm digital camera from, like, around the same time as this one, so, like, early 2010s. And it's like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with three cameras. I do plan, though, on using them for photography, both because I like taking pictures of sunsets, and also because I'm currently in the middle of, well, I've been wanting to do this, and now I have the time to do it because school just ended for me, but I want to archive a bunch of old stuff of mine, which includes like old drawings, old, like, books I wrote that are bad, and a lot of my sketchbooks, they're weird sizes. I'm a very liberal user of paint, so they wouldn't fit through a scanner, and my scanner is weird anyways. It is simultaneously too good and too bad at the same time. It's pretty weird. So scanning it would be a pretty poor decision. And this isn't just for, like, oh, I want to, like, have all my stuff on the internet. It's also because I'm actually moving out soon, but I can't bring all my stuff with me. And I have 10,000, like, original characters, and, like, I'm constantly referencing old drawings of mine, but as of now, I need to physically have them with me, but I can't do that for the rest of my life. Eventually they'll degrade, eventually, like, they'll get destroyed. So, since I have multiple nice cameras and plenty of time, I was figuring, like, I could just sit down and archive them and then dump them onto, like, my Pixiv or something. I have a Pixiv, by the way. I haven't really done anything with it because I'm new to the website, but I'll figure it out. I need to hurry up with this because I don't want to be interrupted in the middle of recording. My parents, they wouldn't exactly approve of this. They just say it's a waste of my time. they're just kind of weird. But they definitely wouldn't approve of like me trying to start up a YouTube channel and make videos. They think that all the stuff I bought is for so it's like the drawing tablet. It's like obviously it's for art, duh. And then it's like, oh yeah, like they're just getting into photography, which photography is cool, but I want to record videos, you know. And then so they don't know that I'm recording things. They're just, they'll like comment on it afterwards, like about how I've been talking a lot to myself recently, but I haven't told them of like these plans because I already know that they won't approve of it. And yeah, my dad gets home in about 2 hours, so I need to definitely be wrapped up with this before then. It shouldn't be too hard. I am not particularly fast at origami, nor am I particularly good at it, but I can finish like a box. That's what I'm making. Future me will have a picture of it somewhere on screen. I'm making a box, and if I'm rushing, I can do it as fast as 30 minutes. If I'm taking my time, it can take up to an hour. I'm going at a moderate pace while talking, so I'm anticipating like 45 minutes. Hopefully I have enough storage for that. Sorry about that. I'm too used to like bringing just bringing the paper super close to my face, but that's not good for recording, so I have to be better about like keeping it here. I was talking yesterday in the 2DS videos about how I didn't have like a good mat. Well, this is the best one I have. It's a cutting mat for sewing things. I also use it for painting a lot, so there's like paint and like deep cuts along it. Clearly, I don't know where I can get one, and once again, my parents won't approve of me, so I can't really tell them like, hey, yeah, I need to like have I need to have like a new cutting mat, so that way I can like record videos on a non-white clean surface. Because they just laugh in my face and say, no, that's dumb. Like I was talking to my dad earlier about how like I wanted, like, is there any way to get like the paint stains off this desk? And he was like, no, just like live with it. And I knew, and I was like, but I want it to be clean. He's like, well, does it really matter? And it's like, yes, because the camera's gonna like have issues focusing most likely if there's just giant dark blue paint stains all over like the background. But I just can't say that to him because he already, like, I had mentioned, I don't think I've actually told anyone this before, but a couple years ago I'd mentioned to my dad that's like, oh yeah, I wanted to like do like YouTube things, right? Like, this isn't new. Like, I've been wanting to make videos and show off my stuff in like for years, right? And he looked at me and said, I don't think like your personality would be well suited for that. And I was like, what do you like, how do you like, what part of me like do you know? Because let's be real, they don't really know me. They just don't know me as well as they think that they do. It's like, stop trying to tell me like what to do based on your opinions of me. Let me decide what to do. So anyway, hopefully it's focusing. Here is a box. Pretty cute, right? And I don't want to rant about my parents for too long, so yeah. I'll just make a ninja star with those two. Here we go. I've already reviewed the footage from yesterday. Like, so once again, I had plenty of time while I was waiting for the archive video to upload. But pretty much, the footage ended up pretty good. Not good, but like, it was actually recording. That's a start. It was actually recording. The mic actually worked, which is good. And then like the camera was mostly in focus, so it could be worse. Speaking of the camera, let me see if I can. This is a different camera, so I think it is just fixed at this like position. I need to like download the PDF like manual for this so I can actually learn how to use this camera. Sorry about that. So yeah. Like, it's already kind of a miracle that I've been able to convince them that, yeah, I'm just doing photography. You know, nothing big. Well, I'm technically doing photography. It's just moving photography, you know? Anyways, moving on from that, because I don't want this video to be too sad or anything. I've been working a lot on, like, main channel stuff, I swear. Right now I'm working on 2 song recordings, like 2 like covers, and then a speed paint, actually. It's a pretty ambitious speed paint, especially for my first one, but I think the concept is cool, and so and it'll take a while, so it's like best to get started on it now. Well, I technically have 3 speed paints because each of the songs I'm doing, I'm actually doing the art for and like digitally, and so I can record it, and then I can post it, and then I'll do like voice commentary over it and whatnot. So I technically have 3. I was actually just down here right before recording, actually working on the ambitious speed paint. I'm not going to say too much about details because I want it to be a surprise. Like, it kind of takes like half the fun out if it's like, oh yeah, like here's a sketch, and then like here's like what I'm doing, and then here's like the general concept. It kind of takes some of the fun out of it. So I'll wait until the actual video releases, or like until we're closer at least. But even though right now the main channel hasn't had too much going on, I'm working on stuff in the background. Hello. That's a problem. Ow. Ow, sorry. Also, you probably can't see it. My thumb's kind of disgusting right now. I'm sorry if you're disgusted by that. So pretty much the, this camera just like cut off. I don't know if it's actually recording anything. Hopefully it is. I'll check to see how long the first bit was. So anyways, as I was saying, even though the main channel right now has been pretty quiet, I'm working on things in the background. So don't worry. Like, I have like I guess like with the archive channel and then the not archive channel and then the main channel, I want the archive channel to be like, so you know how like some YouTubers have like a main channel and then like a second channel, and then the second channel is just for like more like smaller stuff that's like doesn't really warrant like a main channel thing. That's kind of what I'm going for here. So yeah, don't worry if it's like, oh, but what about the main channel? Why are you focusing so much on the archive channel right now? Because it's like I have to do these tests anyway of like, oh, like how do I record with the cameras? Will they actually record sound? and whatnot. I have plans on starting to stream. They're pretty far off in the distance because my summer, as much as it is a bunch of free time for me, I am going to be going offline for a bit twice. Because once I'm visiting family in my big internet, and then the other time is when I'm actually moving. I'm heading off to school. I don't want to say too much about it, but I am going to be moving, and that will definitely put a damper on things. But so it's like I'm going to be doing tests and like whatnot, but I'm not going to be doing too much streaming for the next couple of months. But just because it's not like I don't want to hold myself to impossible standards, but I want my, like, for stream to be, like, clean. Not professional, but, like, clean, I guess. I don't want there, and it's like, if you want something to be good, you have to practice at it first. So, practice at it we shall. I can't control, like, if the stream will work or not. I did that. Okay, these two are the same. Okay. Sorry, I got confused by that. But like, I can't control if it's like, oh yeah, the stream just like dies 5 minutes in, or if it's like whatnot. But I want to at least make sure that's like, I know the tech side of things, so it's like, I don't have to figure out like video capture, live. Like, I know what I'm doing with that. I don't have to worry about like OBS, like not knowing how to use OBS. I want to have like some degree of like proficiency with those kinds of things before I go live. Because I wouldn't say that I have a stage fright. I've done performing in the past before. Like, I've been in like drama clubs and like stage productions and like choirs and whatnot. And I wouldn't say that it's like I get nervous. It's just more of a, especially when I'm by myself, I'm a pretty indecisive person, and I don't like being put on the spot with things. Which is why it's taking me like 4 or 5 years of just thinking about the YouTube to actually do the YouTube. So like, I was recently cleaning up, like organizing my room, mainly so that way I could get this desk usable, just in case I had to do recording downstairs, because my computer takes 5 years to like process one YouTube video. To be fair, there was an internet outage the other day, supposedly, so I wouldn't be surprised if like parts of the internet are still not working as a result, but still, it's a bit ludicrous. So pretty much, I just want to, it's like, okay, so when you go in for a test, and like, you study for it beforehand, but you can't really, there's only so much you can do when it comes to like replicating the testing environment, especially if it's like the SAT or something like that, like something official. There's only so much you can do to like replicate that. But like, you still study the material, so that way when you go in and like you start panicking, like, you are more likely to remember the test material. That like, so that way you can answer the questions. It's kind of like that. So right now there's going to be a lot of archive channel stuff, and probably for the rest of the time the archive channel will have more content than the main channel, but that's because I want to have higher standards of quality for the main channel. But don't worry, I will start doing things on the main channel. So this is my second box, and then I actually have 2 more pieces of paper off to the side. I don't know exactly, sorry, I'm keep on trying to bring it closer to my face. I actually don't know like exactly what size paper this is. I don't know if it's like a standard small size or if it's something weird. So I'm just gonna, and I don't have enough, like you can't make a box with just 2. So instead I'm actually just going to make a nice, like a ninja star, which is going to be fun. I don't know how many of you guys are coming from the Discord, but if you come from there, you'll know my dislike of having to make ninja stars. Like, do they look cool in the end? Yes. Is it a nightmare trying to fold it? Yes. I'm trying to keep track of how long each clip is, because I think there's a 10-minute time limit on this camera, which is good to know. This is like things like it's good to know. I don't know if that's doing anything cool. So I think there's a 10-minute limit with clips when it comes to this video, not this camera. So I'll stitch the 3 clips together. This is the 3rd bit. I should be able to finish this in like 10 minutes, because I'm pretty, even though ninja stars are nightmares to do, especially on a smaller scale, I've been doing a lot of them recently. So it's like, I know how to do them. And I guess I'll talk here about like what kind of content I want to put onto the main channel. Archive channel is obviously going to be for like little bits like this in which I'm testing new equipment, or if it's like Twitch stream archives, that's mainly what it's going to be. You know, once I start streaming. And then, I'm doing that right? Yeah. And then the main channel is going to be, it's going to be a variety of things. I've heard other creators say before, in which it's like, don't make your channel like specific to one thing, which is nice and all, but I am the kind of person, I have many interests in life. I like drawing, I like singing, I play a couple of instruments to varying degrees of like proficiency. Like I do origami, and then it's like, and then like I do games, and it's like I like write and I like do poetry and whatnot, and it's like trying to maintain like 4 or 5 different channels is no. It's like, okay, it's like that, and it's like that. And so I've just kind of given up on that idea, and we're just going to be putting all of the good content, regardless of topic, onto the main channel. So there might be like, you know, like speed paints, like song covers, like me just dorking around on my clarinet for 10 minutes. Anything that requires a video editing, if I ever get good at that in the future. Like I don't want to restrict the kind of content I make just so that way it's like, YouTube is like, oh yeah, like, they're like a gaming channel so we can recommend them to like gamers and whatnot. Like, no. I want this channel to be like, you watch the content you want to watch. And then I make content I want to make regardless of if it'll actually do well or not. I just want to have fun with this, you know. I don't want to have to think like, oh yeah, like I want to do origami, but like I don't want to have to open up like a origami channel, you know. We're at low battery. Nice. I didn't check the batteries before I started recording, so that's on me. So it'll die at any moment. Nice. Anyway, here's a Ninja Star. I have to go charge my camera. I have batteries, but I lost them. So anyways, yeah. We did origami. Bye.